Hello everybody, welcome back to Stars Too Sexy. I'm CU Fantasy, and today I'm going to be reviewing light monsters. And let's start off the day today with a wish, as I usually do, or always do. Yeah, before I roll, let's analyze this wishing page. If it starts slowing around here, it's gonna land on this, or this. The good ones are here, 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 and here. So it would be lucky if it starts slowing down at around here, but then it'd probably land on the 10 crystals. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh, no, it's gonna be like... Oh, it's gonna be 10 crystals. So, see, I knew it. I knew it. Who guessed it? Yeah, I guessed what I was gonna get before I even got it. That's how much wishing I've done. Like, I've never missed a wish ever since I started playing this game. Yeah. Whoa, it's lagging a bit. It's so true. They give you the least lucky one out of all the lucky ones, because it was like I would either get the monster or the scroll or this a lot of money, but then it's like, oh, there's a 10 crystal here, let's give them that. Yeah, that sucks. No, it doesn't suck, it's just normal. Alright, let's go to the awaken page, or awaken part of the page, and start today off with Varus. I have no idea how to get this guy. If I got him, I'd actually keep him, just because he's so hard to get, or like he's impossible to get. I have no idea. He's just like the other elementals, except for his leader skill, which is to increase resistance. It's actually quite useful, but wouldn't be very useful if you're leveling him as a fodder. So yeah, the fire one's easier to level. Alright, moving on. Taru. Actually, I'm leveling one of these because I heard people talk about him, about how his third skill, the Furious Pierce, it ignores the enemy's defense. So this thing, I heard, like, if you rune him Rage Blade and you rune him properly, and it also has a 50% crit bonus, so you don't have to get that much crit on him, but you just get him to one shot one of the other guys in the arena, and he'll do like 20-30k damage or something like that in one attack, and immediately kill the other guy, and then die right after. So I guess he's really useful in arena if you run into a team that's like, there's this one guy that's super annoying and isn't really tanky, and you want to immediately take care of him first. So the skill's what's gonna do it. And plus he has a CC, so if he survives he can CC someone and be annoying. Yeah. Cheryl is the light pixie. She isn't that good. I had the secret dungeon for her once, and I didn't actually get around to doing it because I didn't think she's that good. Her first skill is just like the other fairies. It throws a ball and increases the enemy's chance to get a glancing hit. Her second skill is like the light fairy. I mean the fire pixie. Yeah, that's a huge difference. The fire pixie's continuous damage skill. This could be useful, but because it's a dot skill, but the cooldown's quite long. She can only use it every 2 turns. Actually, wait, that's not that long. Either way, her third skill revives 2 allies randomly. So like if you have 2 people dead, it could revive 1 or 2, and I think this means that it's chosen randomly and fills up their HP bar by 15%. Revives are always good, but 15% is a bit too low. So, and when you get revived, the monster's HP, the attack bar is like completely empty. And if the enemy has someone that has like a half-filled attack bar, they'll always attack first. And then if they just already killed one of your guys, they're gonna kill that same guy again, because chances are it's the element that they want to attack. So it won't work that well, because right after the revive, your revived ally is just gonna die immediately, just because it's only 15%. That's why she's not all that good. Arkajan, the Light Yeti. He's very similar to the Wind Yeti. His first and second skill are exactly the same. The first one decreases the enemy's attack speed. It hits twice, so it has a 50% chance. So the chances are quite high, because it's 50% chance each. And the second one is a 30% chance for 2 hits. It hits twice, and then 30% chance to stun each. And so yeah, he's quite good for stunning and lowering attack speed. But what makes him different is his third skill, and he doesn't have the heal, but instead he has this move that increases attack power, and it counterattacks when an ally is struck, like a 50% chance. So if you want to use him, he could be pretty useful if you build Despair, because he has 2 attacks that attack twice, and then he has his counterattacking skill, so he could just keep attacking and stunning and attacking and stunning over and over again. I think that might be one use for him. So that makes him quite different from the Wind Yeti, which the Wind Yeti mainly does is he heals your team, and this guy is I guess a counterattack CC monster, something like that. Yeah, if you get his secret dungeon, do it, keep him around maybe. I think he could be quite fun and quite useful, because you could just, you know, stun someone over and over again with counterattacks. I think that's pretty cool. Shammer is the Light Hellhound. I heard that this guy hits really, really hard. Like, he hits harder than the Fire Hellhound, because Fire Hellhound's third skill is a buff, but this guy he hits even harder, because his third skill does a lot of damage too. So he's got 3 skills that do like insane damage, and yeah, he's just pure DPS. No buffs, no nothing, just all DPS, and DPS by himself, because like, yeah, all 3 of these skills are just yeah, DPS skills. And this one reduces attack speed for 2 turns, so which is not bad, but it's not his main use. He just wants to do damage. That's it. Charmin is the light what's it called? Salamander. Yeah, light salamander. And yeah, all these salamanders are defense monsters. They're all really quite tanky. This guy is quite good because he's super hard to kill. He mainly due to his third skill, the Holy Armor. You can't stun him, you can't freeze him, and all the healing that he receives is doubled. Like, it's increased by 100%. So that's 2 times the healing. So he'll take more healing, and you can't CC him. And he's got these 2 moves. One of them decreases the attack speed of the enemy, and one decreases the attack power. So he's basically used to drag the fight. If you come across his secret dungeon at earlier levels, I would suggest doing him, because he's quite strong for your defense team. You could just put him in, and he's gonna do both of these skills to slow the enemy down and get your tower to attack first. And I said before that when you're like lower than level 25, if you are in the arena and you're in defense, once your tower starts attacking, the chances of you winning are like 90%. So in earlier stages of the game, if you want to build a defense team, you should go full defensive. Like, just basically all monsters that just slow the enemy down. And plus, this guy can't get CC, so he's gonna just keep putting these effects on the enemy and make them harder, like make it harder for them to get past your defense. And eventually, your tower's gonna start attacking. You're gonna win the fight. Yeah. Shushu is the light howl. I mentioned him before in the water video because I was talking about the water howl. A lot of people like to compare the two, Lulu and Shushu. Lulu is the water and the Shushu is the light one. Their main difference is the third skill. Their first two skills are exactly the same. One of them, just all the howls have this. They attack, that increases their attack bar by 30%. The second skill removes harmful effects on an ally and heals them for 20%, and it also heals yourself. So it's a single target heal that also removes negative effects. The third skill is very similar to Lulu's heal. It heals all allies, and also what this does is it heals again the lowest HP ally again for 20%. So in terms of healing, Shushu is stronger than Lulu, but Lulu has a dispel that Shushu doesn't, and I think that dispel in most situations is more useful than the healing. So if you want to level a Hal, I would suggest leveling the water one instead of the light one. Yeah. Jansen is the light Viking. I was actually quite surprised when I first saw his skills. They're actually quite good because I was looking through the Wind Viking and I was comparing the two, the light Viking with the Wind Viking. Their main difference is the third skill, and the second skill doesn't matter that much if you're building him for like a boss DPS for dot damage. His third skill, all Vikings have this. It has a 30% chance to leave a continuous damage dot for 3 turns. His second skill is basically just a damage skill. It just throws these axes and damages the enemy. His third skill is very similar to the light Inugami's heal, which fills the attack bar and heals, but the light Inugami fills by I think 30% and heals for 25 or something like that. So it's like it fills the attack bar more but heals for less. I think this could be quite useful if you're building him for a pure survival team. I'm gonna have to test out how well Walter does in Giant Speed 10. If I have trouble surviving, I might level one of these and switch Walter out and use him instead. So this is a pretty good monster. Like he's got this skill that fills attack bar and heals, and he's got a continuous damage dot, and he's a defense based monster, which means you can build him with some HP and defense, and he'll be really tanky and just help to keep your team alive, let your team get more turns, and keep throwing these continuous damage dots. So he's a decent monster, and if you don't have a stronger dot monster, he's definitely a candidate. Yeah. And those are all the light 2-stars. All the other ones are 3-star. There are barely any light 2-stars. So that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, happy summoning. Peace.